interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Nowhere. Let's go, baby.
Too cautious because now you
Come on, Gurley. Todd Gurley.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Second down following the run. Now back to throw.
Come on. Let's go, baby.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third
The
down.
D, boys.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route run as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Third down now following the completed pass. They'll look to throw here.
Yeah. My bad.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it.
That one on me, boys.
Pop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Pick. Wow.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Boy, that was a fucking interception. Come on, Dad.
And it'll give the Bucs a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On first down, it's Gurley.
Ain't going nowhere.
Get it to the 23-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not ideal
All
spot
right,
to be on.
close enough.
But I love that the play
Go back to this.
immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we got to throw in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
Again, they run with Gurley.
Yardage
will be backed up to the 20. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. A strong
Woo!
and he's going to be taken down.
Great defensive defense.
Back at the 33-yard line.
And he out. Bye-bye.
He's still down on the field.
Bye-bye.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Roberto Aguayo out now for the Buccaneer field goal try. From the right hash.
The fuck? How the man standing like that?
And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Will not be able to return, baby. He's gone. Let's go.
touchdown. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in the second quarter, he's all... And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Why you still texting me because you get your ass whooped? Don't be a jackass.
Fresh set of downs here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Now that's the type of play to fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only one on that play.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right.
Oh!
They went for a big
You got to get there, baby. You got to get there.
Connect. Now it's third. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Let's go. They'll drop to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to go up.
Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go.
Chicago touchdown.
We're going to make him regret them words. Let's go.
Second touchdown of the game. And the Bears will hold on to their lead.
Yeah.
So they can't add on here. And our score's going to stay right where it is. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Good boot, baby.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And he got blown up.
Get DC over there, baby. Let's go.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up
That boy balling.
Starting to into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, I missed it. I knew that shit was coming.
Good pick up there, a 22. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, You probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football.
I knew that shit was coming and I missed it.
Showed it right there. 26 yards on the pickup there. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Field goal unit not out there. They won 6 before halftime. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa
Good call.
Bay. Todd Gurley as time expires in the first half. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. We have hit
Let's
halftime.
go, boys.
Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
That won't happen again. That won't happen again.
Action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Terrible coaching at the end.
The 20 and down at
Strip the ball.
22-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But
You're going to do that?
I'm doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. Brought down at about the 40 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there.
Whoa! Let's go!
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Oh, he caught that shit. Come on, man.
There on 20 yards. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. The running back is Gurley. He'll get the football here. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape, and keep incorporating that into their offense. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Officially a game.
Oh, hell nah, they gave him that shit.
On 3rd and inches. And now they're in the hurry up. Gurley again here on 1st down.
No, sir. Pop his ass.
21 or 22. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit.
Good D.
It's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Good D. Let's go, baby. 4th down.
Get him for his 2nd sack of the night. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Roberto Aguayo following the made field goal, set now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offense coordinator and
Hey.
the coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time.
So Cap
Let's see
Creek.
if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do
No,
this.
it's up by J.R. Cricket and the restaurants and stuff.
And they'll go on the
Like
ground.
behind
Get this one up to
on the side where Lowe's is.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency to do
Yeah.
something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first
Make
part
a
of the
right.
drive, that's not
You
a
know, make a
tendency
right,
to
go down
That's
to
just trying
the
establish yourself
like the
as you
2nd
move
red
forward.
light, and then make a right up in there, and then sit on the hill by what is that hamburger place? Five Guys and Fries or something like that.
2nd down.
I don't know. I don't forgot the name of it.
Time running out here on the play clock. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
All right, I tell you that I'm laying my game right now.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, but incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Yeah, what way the wind blowing?
Offense set to take over again. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Finding time. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Robert Kimdichie coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Kimdichie balling!
Now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken around the 12. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards remaining here on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete there.
Good D safety.
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. Every now and then, they don't come down.
Good D.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Defense showing blitz. They'll look to throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And the back goes into motion. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Damn, I should have threw it to R. That bitch was wide open.
Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just punted. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's some guys, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. On the handoff, it's Gurley. Not able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. The one running back is Gurley. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
And maybe expecting a throw. Now back to throw. And he finds a man.
Bullshit!
And they're able to get this one down to the 25. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Let's go!
Not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw here.
That's a good play by the guys.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. It's up and good.
That shit floating around like Superman.
17. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down.
What the?
Slings it, it's incomplete.
The fuck out of here.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Back to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The screen does get them 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
One of the most unique outdoor environments in the whole world. I can also show you some very unique indoor environments as well. Home of some of the most unique people in the world.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Back to throw now on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Zone.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off
Zone,
the
boy.
receivers. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The 4th quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And the seemingly endless drive continues. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
They come out here in the eye. a quarterback sneak. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bears will extend their lead.
I did it again.
Oh, my goodness. This is nowhere close.
No.
Well, to the right and no good. Here's Martin now following the scores. He'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Buccaneers offense gets set to head back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there. Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at them all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for them to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his pass incomplete.
So many offense
Go, baby.
Defense. And be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pick.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the
Maybe the turning point they need.
Stop complaining about a flag and get up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man wide open, complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone, is coming your way. Make sure you have it. And then
he'll go down.
Hot towel.
Get there for the sack. Dante Hightower in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing right in.
Where you go?
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That little player's not going to get it.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll look to throw.
Got him! Woo! There you go. Another timeout for you.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. And as the two teams talking over on their
says I'm cheating.
Sidelines, we take a break. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. Here we go. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Chicago, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Bears get the...
reveals the approximate location